On this episode, I talk to you about how to quit that job you hate. Let's get started.
Joining us this morning is Edward Sanchez, president of Money Sharp.
Hey everyone, this is Edward Sanchez. Welcome back to the Money Sharp Show, and this is episode 10. Episode 10, and I'm very, very excited. Look, guys, I had a huge week last week in Chicago. We had the 2-week Money Sharp Leadership Money Smart Week Leadership Conference at the Federal Reserve. Had an opportunity to meet with collaborators, financial experts, great venue providers, the American Library Association, just a lot of people and organizations that are focused on providing financial education and resources to those that are underserved in areas that are underserved and really making a change. Trying to get in front of you millennials, how to get you to care more and see the emphasis and the value in putting time and energy into your future financially. Anyway, that was amazing. If I can work in some photos, I'll put in some pics of us at the Fed. But quitting your job, so many people, and I get this time and time again, I hate my job. It's a dead-end job. I'm not going anywhere. Somebody saying I'm stuck in a call center, or I work at a help desk, so I've got a headset on all day and I'm answering stupid people's questions. That's all that happens all day long. I'm answering stupid questions. Maybe not stupid people, just stupid questions. Look, guys, I see this a lot. And some people say, well, my job's pretty awesome. I like it, but my boss is a jerk or the owner's an asshole. Look, I didn't always work for myself. I didn't always have my own business. And I had to work for other people. And there's a difference. There's a big difference. But this is what I'm going to say to you is that it's very important. If you don't love what you do, already, then you have to learn to love what you do. And that's your gateway. That's how you get out of the job you have. You have to be fiscally responsible. You have to make sure that you don't just tell your boss to, go take a ride. You have financial obligations. So you have to be able to make those payments, be able to carry your responsibilities appropriately. So how do you quit your job, the job that you hate so much? This is what you do. If you are in a service-oriented career, which is going to be the majority of jobs. Look, guys, you could be in a position where you're working in fast food or again in a call center or working a help desk. All day long, you have the ability and the capacity to change lives. Okay. Now, somebody's calling in, they have questions, they're stuck online and they can't find the link or the click, or they can't do this with their software, and this is why they're calling you. They have a problem. Now, they're calling you because they know less than you, and that frustrates them. It frustrates them that they're having a challenge with that problem. You have an opportunity to help them. I have a client call and say, I need to get my credit score up 10 points. I need to get it bumped up. I recognize their problem. I recognize the challenge that they have. It's not the 10 points on their credit score. So, while I can give them some information and things that they can do to help bring up their score organically, how to do it the right way, I know that what they're not looking to do is to bring up their score 10 points. What they're looking to do is to buy a car or to buy that house. So I can just stop at the credit report or the credit score, or I can go the extra mile and I can go further and really dig a little better and understand what they're trying to do. So if you have people calling you on a consistent basis and they're asking you for help with A or with B, try to understand what their C, D, E, or F is. Try to understand the long term, okay, and how you can serve them. And you've done this. There are days when you're on your game and there are days where you're just not feeling it, again, because you're surrounded by idiots or your manager is horrible or whatever the case is. Listen, stop working where you are right now and start working here. When you work in your heart and you put your focus on serving others, then you have the ability that you have an incredible opportunity to impact others. And helping others feels good. So giving somebody the right answer, guiding them through. If you work with 25, 60, 200, or 200 people a day, You have the ability to see a lot of psychology on a daily basis, how people interact. And a lot of people are going to call or contact you. They're frustrated, or they're in a hurry, or they don't have time, or they're confused. And when people get confused, they get angry. They get frustrated and they get angry. They get angry because they're fearful. Remove that fear. Give them the ability to make an educated decision, or to get on with their day so they're not stuck anymore. You're the transition. You're going to get them to that place. You're going to make the rest of the day better, because not only are they going to get that fast food meal, but they're going to enjoy it better because they had an enjoyable experience with you, not a horrible experience. Okay? Don't get pulled into the negativity or the humdrum of daily routine. When you put serving others first at the forefront, there's a shift. There's a tremendous shift. Okay? And Wayne Dyer says it best. He says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And they do. They do. When you're putting others first and you realize, wow, I have the ability to serve probably 421 people today at the drive-thru, or on the phone answer these questions, or at the call center impact a business and create these things. Here's the other side of it. If you're in a business, small or large, and other businesses do business with your company where you work, with your employer, a lot of times that happens because of you. You have created a bond or relationship with Susie, or with Jim, or with Bob at the other company, and they send all of their business directly over to the company where you are right now because of the relationship that you've created. Recognize that. Recognize that. Don't use that to hold your employer hostage. Just understand that you've created value, so much value in that person's life, that they've chosen to forget about all of your other competitors and to work exclusively with your company because of you. And that would not be the only relationship that works that way. So the more relationships you create that way, build those bonds, create them, make them stronger, because this isn't the last place you're going to work at. When you move on to the next job, the next career, take those relationships with you. What you learn about those dynamics, take that with you. Now, as you continue to serve and you put others first before yourself, and that's what I do all day long. I focus on making sure that I take care of my clients and they take care of me. The rest works itself out. So one of two things will happen as you make that shift. The first thing is that when you become exceptional at serving others and putting them first, you're going to get recruited away. There's going to be a competitor that sees this, that sees what you're doing, that you took the extra time, you went the extra mile, or you understood the question, the itch, the need that was there, and you solved it better, more efficiently. You save time, you save money, you save aggravation. People pay a lot to save time. And when they notice that you've done that, they're going to recruit you and they're going to want to pull you away. Okay? So you get a better job, you get more respect, you get better pay. Not a bad way to go. The second thing that'll happen is that if you do this, focusing on others, before you get recruited away, there will be opportunities for growth, for promotions, and to get paid more at your own job. And that's how you go from the help desk to manager, from manager to regional, from regional to whatever the next tier is. Okay, it gives you an opportunity to have an influence over others. You teach those under you how to carry and how to lead by example, and that expands your growth, your sphere of influence. And so now it's not just you helping so many people on the phone directly, it's you helping a team of people that help exponentially other clients, and that creates growth and expansion and a shift in your market for your business. I mean, these are the things that you can do, and ultimately all the things that you learn you can take on your own if you want to be an entrepreneur and have your own business. All these things carry forward, but you have to stop working where you are today and start working here, and that creates a shift. That's how you quit the job that you hate. If you don't love what you do, learn to love what you do, and that in turn will open the doors for all of those greater opportunities. You have to take care of the bills. You have to do that. I mean, and think about if you work with a bunch of miserable people. Think about the stress that they deal with on a daily basis that everyone else sees. Okay, so I have to work at this job because if I don't, I won't get paid. If I don't get paid, I'm not going to be able to pay my creditors. If I don't pay my creditors, they're going to come repo the car on the 16th, or the mortgage company is going to try to foreclose on me. So everyone takes this baggage, this stress, and all of this to work with them, and if they aren't able to set it aside, then they'll be miserable, or they'll be uneasy, and they'll be stressed out. They're fearful of what will happen if they don't continue to get paid every week, and so that carries through. If you're up here and you're not in here, these people aren't miserable. Your coworkers or everyone else, they're just dealing with the same stresses that you may be dealing with. But if you can work yourself out of that, then you can lead by example, help them get out of that, and again, create greater opportunities for everyone else. So I'm going to leave you with that. In the comments below, share your experience. I know many of you have had similar transformations. Tell me about how you made a shift and the opportunities that fell through. That's going to be valuable for our community here. That's what I'll leave you with. Subscribe. There'll be, we're working on making a bigger button. Subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends. Show them how to quit the job they hate. All right. And again, I'm going to thank Dr. Wayne Dyer. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at do change. They really do. I want to thank Tony Robbins, and I'm going to thank Gary Vaynerchuk. Gentlemen, thank you for all that you do. I'll see you next time.